What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today in this video, as you can see by the title, we're going to be doing a full product review and installation of the KSPEAKER K66 Plus speaker bar for your side-by-side. Let's go ahead and get into the video. So let's go ahead and unbox the KSPEAKER K66 Plus. So everything about this speaker, this is IP67 mud and water resistant. So when you're tackling even the wildest of trails, this speaker is going to be able to withstand all of the mud and water you throw at it. It gives you multiple connections, Bluetooth, USB, or aux. And while you're driving down the trail, it has a little remote that comes with it, so you don't have to stop and turn up the volume or get on your phone or whatever. You can just get on that remote, click play, click pause, whatever you want to do, adjust the volume, and you can probably mount that to your front dash somewhere. That way you can just by the click of a button, you can go ahead and adjust it on the fly while you're driving. So I'm gonna bring you guys closer so you can see the full unboxing process. All right, so you're not gonna see me much. I'm just gonna go ahead and unbox this. All right. This is the link to their Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I'll also put those in the description box below. Looks like we've got ourselves a little quick start guide, AKA instruction manual. And then we got the speaker itself. Let's pull this out. I'll set that aside for just a moment while I get everything else out of the box. Looks like we get a lot of heavy duty zip ties here, which is really great. And spare parts. We'll have to dig into that here in just a moment. Let me get this out of the way. All right, so let's go ahead and get this all unboxed here. Really exciting. You know, later on down the line, I was thinking of getting a speaker or a sound system for my Polaris Ranger, but I didn't know exactly which route I wanted to go. I didn't know if I wanted to go with a speaker bar like this or just do like a radio and a full sound system, and that's probably wouldn't be the best option to do, to be honest with you. So let's get the tape off my hand. Let's get this fully unboxed. Look at this absolute unit. Wow, holy cow, man, that thing is beefy. It is heavy, man. I'm excited to get this thing installed, y'all. That's crazy. And so I'm gonna set this on the, probably should set it on the buttons here. Looks like we got multiple connections here on the back here. I got a bass output, I've got an aux, and it looks like I've got some USB, and then I've got, not really sure, no, that's the USB, excuse me. What is this? Oh, okay, must be the power cord, USB, aux, bass output. Man, this is really going to be something. I'm excited to get this thing installed, man. All right, let me set this up and out of the way so where you guys can see it. Hopefully you guys can see it right there. I got my zip ties here. Let's go ahead and open up the Plus spare parts box. And it looks like we got a lot of good goodies in here as well. Looks like we got some heavy duty clamps for your roll bar here. Looks like we got 4 of these. And that's what they look like. I'm gonna bring it a little closer so you guys can see what they look like. Really nice. Looks like they're made out of metal as the main structure, but they also have some rubber support in the back here. 4 of those. Looks like we got some more additional straps as well. Got some batteries. It's like, I'm not really sure what this is. Probably some more straps of some kind. We'll have to get into that here in just a moment. And then we've got all of our power cables. Looks like it has a fuse on there, so the fuse would blow before the speaker. That's wonderful. We'll get into that here momentarily. We got all the tools and installation for the installation that we need. Some more brackets in here. Some bolts and hardware. And 2 different remotes. I guess if you lose one, you got the other one. That's fantastic. They send you a spare remote. I love that. Absolutely love that. All right, let me get this up and out of the way. and let's dive into this installation of the KSPEAKER K66 Plus. All right, so the first thing that we absolutely want to do is you want to grab your speaker here, and you're going to grab some of the mounting hardware that came with your kit. So the first things we're going to grab are these two brackets right here. All right, grab those. They have 2 screws per bracket, and they look like these right here. I grab 2 of those per bracket. And then you will need one of the Allen keys in here that fits that screw. And what we're going to do is you grab your first bracket here and you take this little rubber piece off right here. Don't discard of this. We're going to need this here momentarily. And there's multiple mounting holes per side, so it looks like there's 2 mounting points per side. I'm going to pick the furthest one out. What we're going to do is just slide this onto the track here and run our screws into place. Drop those into place like so. And we're going to grab our Allen key, whichever one fits our screws here. And we're going to tighten those into place. Let's go ahead and finish this up, guys. So once you've got those nice and snug, we're going to go ahead and tighten them down. All right. And once you've got that bracket into place, you can take that rubber piece that we took off to begin with and install that back onto over the top of where the screws go in. So let's go ahead and do the other side now. So in the box, you will receive 2 different kinds of clamps. One has an extended lip on it, the other one does not. I'm going to be using the one with the extended lip on it. You can use whichever one you want. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this clip or the clamp here. There's 2 of these, and I'm going to go ahead and just slip them around the lip here of my roll bar. Very simple to do. Make sure the rubber is installed in there and just slip it around. Make sure not to catch up on anything, just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side as well. I apologize for how bright everything is. But what we're going to do, as you guys can see here, I've got some of the installation hardware. You're gonna grab these long bolts, which will have a washer and a nut on each end of them. And what we're going to do is we're gonna slide our sound bar into place. Now this might be difficult for one person by themselves, but I'm going to try it. Now mine's going to be at a weird angle, but we're going to try our best to get this installed. So we're going to go ahead and slide this into place, and when we slide it into place just like that, we're going to feed our bolt through one of the sides of the clamps. I'm probably going to do this side here, just come up through the, or actually no, I'll probably come from this side here coming straight down, feed our bolt through, and hang this in place. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys, so as you guys can see, we have a lot more room. I took my roof off because I'm planning to do a new roof anyway. So what we did is I stood it up, made it a lot easier. Now, if you got a roof, it's not gonna be this easy. So what I went ahead and did, I stuck all the bolts through. I put the washer on and the nut on each one. And what we're gonna go ahead and do is these nuts are 10 millimeter. We're gonna grab our Allen wrench and we're gonna go to the other side of this bolt, hold the Allen wrench still while we tighten these down, and we can fully install the sound bar like this. Let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so after some finagling, I decided to flip it over to where it would be facing downwards, and we got it mounted up onto the roll bar. Now, oop, that's a lot of overexposure. Hold on one second. There we go. Sorry, it's gonna be a blurry right here in the center. But what I decided to do is I used the smaller band clamps here, or the clips for the roll bar. These are the smaller ones instead of the bigger ones, and it fit a lot nicer and tighter. So this is the only way I was able to mount it, was up on the back of the roll bar here, or the roll cage here, because any other way, I wouldn't be able to do it. So now that we've got this installed, now our next step is to plug it up to power. And to plug it up to power, we're gonna use this cord here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this up here. Actually, no, let's do this. We're gonna plug it up to power via the power cord here on our wiring loom here. Sorry, the overexposure is driving me nuts. There we go. It's going to be one of these cords. It's going to be this one right here. We're going to plug it up to power and test it out, make sure it works, and then we're going to go ahead and finish up the installation. All right, so our wires are connected to our battery terminals back there, and it's hooked up right here. We're going to go ahead and cut our speaker on just to make sure that it works. Ooh. And we've got power, ladies and gentlemen. So now that we know that the speaker turns on and works properly, we're going ahead and turn the speaker back off, and we're going to wrap up our wires and make everything look nice and clean. All right, so I got my seat back on. I got all the wiring nice and tidy all the way up to the soundbar itself. Now the soundbar is completely installed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fully test it out. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn it on by clicking the power button here. Since it's upside down, it's on the right side, but if you have it installed normally, it'll be on the left side. So we just click that once. And look at those lights. Really cool lights on there. And I apologize, but it is raining, so hopefully you guys can still hear me. We're going to connect to it. I'm going to open up another phone here, go to my settings, go to Bluetooth. It'll be KSPEAKER K66 Plus on your Bluetooth device. Now, if you don't have Bluetooth, you could still connect to it using one of these cables down here. One of them is an aux cord, one of them is a standard USB cord, or you can use Bluetooth. I'm going to try to look up a different song here, maybe some like royalty-free country music or something. There's a bunch of different EQ settings you can do on the inside. There's multiple, like there's like a jazz setting, a bass setting, standard setting. We're going to test some stuff out. I wish I could play some actual music for you guys, but it's, you know, copyright infringement is a thing, sadly. Let's see what we can find here. Upbeat background music, 1 hour. Why not? We'll try it. It says no copyright on the video, YouTube, so don't copyright strike me for this. So like I said, this is about half volume. And that, my friends, is how you install the KSPEAKER K66 Plus on your side-by-side. Now, if you want to get you one of these for yourself, you can visit the link in the description box below. Huge shout out to KSPEAKER for sponsoring today's video. And that's going to do it for the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, if I helped you out in any way, shape, or form, give me a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. We'll see you guys in the next one.